It's been 100 days since I last fapped. Okay, 96 days. So I'll tell you how I've gotten more dates, I've gotten more business. I generated over $3,000 in the last 2 months in a completely new business, which is automation. Automation's lab, Timecodes lab, let's go. This is probably gonna destroy my business, but I love to just help people, okay? So I've had a healthier body, clearer mindset, more urgency, and all of this partly and a big part due to NoFap, yeah? So in this video, at the end of this video, you'll know exactly what are the benefits and how you can do it too. And then I'll walk you through the mindset that I have and step by step how I go through this and a little bit of my story and how this thing can help you also. Hi guys, this is Adrian at Timecodes Lab. Today you're in for a treat because I wish someone told me this stuff way before, man. It's already been almost 28 years or 27 years that I didn't know about this stuff, but I found it out and now we're on the right track. So why do I say that we get more clarity when we are not fapping? I think there's a few reasons for this. One of the best ones is the fact that everything just hurts more. Rejections hurt more, and not having money hurts more. Not having a beautiful girlfriend hurts. And why does this, you say, why does this sounds like torturing yourself? It's not clarity. Well, yes, but in a way, since I stopped the NoFap challenge, only a week after that, I remember waking up in the morning completely stressed out that I'm not gonna make any money, that I'm not on the right path. And I think this would have been started way long ago, man. It's too late already. Because I was just thinking, oh, I'm gonna just read a book, or I'm just gonna learn this other thing. It's okay, I'll wait for this project to pay off, I'll wait for that. So since I stopped, the urgency is through the roof, man. I don't read books as much as I used to, or at least business books. I think I'm still gonna read history books. I've read at this point over 170 or 200 books on different topics. I love books, I love reading, but here's the thing. It might not be the most efficient learning method, sadly. I think doing and actually doing business and then finding out the pieces and putting them together and testing, exactly the way I'm testing now by the NoFap challenge, what it means, what it teaches me. I think that's the best way to do business, and I think that's what most guys do. They just try to solve the problem and then they find different pieces of the puzzle to put together to solve that problem, right? And that's how you learn. When I built my first JavaScript program for the Google Sheets app script, which I have on my YouTube channel, I did it for a client, I learned to code. Of course, with AI tools, but if I would have taken a year of coding, I would have probably learned just as much. So it's way more time efficient to just have pain and have urgency and actually doing shit that matters. Make money. So I've made over $3,000 in the past 2 months, and it's just a new business. In my real estate business, I did okay, but it's not as good as this because I see how much I can grow and I'm urgent. My subconscious brain is turned on. And you say, why would we be urgent? My answer, personal answer, is you have this internal ticking time bomb that is trying to explode, and you're frustrated, you're angry because your subconscious mind is telling you you need to have a girlfriend, you need to have money, you need to do something with your life. But when you fap, fapping is exactly the same thing, in my opinion, as snoozing. You just snooze the alarm clock, you know? Snooze it, I'll wake up later, I'll fucking wake up later, I'll wake up later. And a moment later, when you fucking wake up, you're 60 years old, you haven't done the things that you wished, you haven't reached the dreams that you have thought about. So you know what? I'm not gonna fucking click the snooze anymore. We're here to do better. We're here to learn. And this is why I'm here for you, to teach you. This video, I didn't think I'm gonna put it out, you know, my reputation on the line, but I believe it's important for us guys to use this energy and direct it towards helping people, business. And since we're talking about helping people, let me tell you this. Since I stopped fapping, I see women in a different way. It's not about objectifying or all that stuff. It's more about when you stop fapping, in business, for example. Okay, not connected, but in business, you know, if you want to make money, the most straight path to money that I found is you find what it is that your client wants, and then you try to solve that either cheaper or higher quality than other people, or just a novel solution. So it's that sensitivity, it's that caring about that other person that actually brings you money. You care about that person and you deliver value. So with NoFap, I started to see the similar connections between caring about this person. I'm sure porn has destroyed many lives at this point. It makes us selfish, in my opinion. That's the biggest failure of porn. It makes us think that we just watch this body and then we release all this dopamine by just, you know, I haven't watched porn in 6 years anyways, but I think it's one of the biggest poisons for our society. No hate for the creators. I understand that there is some use cases which are not like this bad, but I believe it's been really setting me back on progress. Because once you stop, once you're with a girl, once you're talking, you know, I was yesterday with this beautiful lady, 29-year-old. She was telling me things that I would have not heard before. Before I would have thought, oh, she just doesn't like me. Oh, she's not ready. I need to pull some tricks. I need to do some things to get to sex. But because I don't fap anymore, I'm thinking how to serve. I actually said these words. How can I help you? And she was surprised. She was surprised because probably no guys ever tell her that. And of course, I kind of feel like I know the answer. I might not, but I think the answer is, girls, you know, it's funny because we had a funny situation where she said something like, oh, well, if I took my brain out of my body, you would have done everything with my body. It's just my brain not allowing it. And you know what I answered her? Okay, if I took my brain out of my body, then you would have taken my brain and run away. So it's funny, but it's true. As men, we are looking for sex. As women, they're looking for safety, resources. They want to have children. If they want to have children, they need to think about the future of those children, that the man actually cares. They know that the body is going to get old, fat. They know that they need to be loved for themselves. So it's funny because she was saying all these beautiful things to me, where she's saying, you're kind, your soul is beautiful. Oh, I don't want your brain, I want your soul. It's all different ways she's trying to express that she needs to feel safe. So how to make a woman feel safe? So far, I'm running test 2, guys. This is the 100 days FAP test, but there's so many more things we need to learn about this life. This life is so beautiful. We need to be curious about our emotions, about this world, how everything is connected together, right? So I think one of the best ways we can do this is try to find things we like about them, about their behavior. They just don't want to feel like an easy whore. They want to feel like they're valuable to you. They don't even want your resources, by the way. They don't want to have money from you. This girl, you know, she's coming out with me. Basically, she's had millionaires and billionaires probably talk to her all the fucking time. It's not the money. She wants to know that this man is in control of his own emotions, by the way. This is one of the most important points I want to come to. When I was talking to her and she was challenging me, I would just do this face. And it's not because I was tricking or trying. I was just going in my head. I'm like, she's saying, oh, for example, she said, oh, if I tell you this, you're going to get so much more horny. I don't know if I should. And I'm like, yeah, okay, tell me. It's okay. I'm not gonna judge. And then she's like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you. No, it's gonna make you too. And I'm like, that's the exact face I made, I think. I don't know, I need to rewatch the video. But in my brain, what's happening is like, okay, this is annoying, but you know what? This is a fucking challenge. You think I can take this challenge? Just fucking watch me. And they love that. So when you see guys in the movies, when they are, you know, having a certain face, smirk, you're like, it's that challenging. They love that challenge. They want to see guys who are not just saying, oh, I'll give you $10,000, just sleep with me. Or I'll give you a car, a this, a that, just have, you know, children with me. They know, and she was saying it too, money is not important. I believe this too. Money is made for us to share, you know. I think I'm designed as this beautiful robot on this world to make money so I can make my friends happier, so I can make my family happier, so I can make my future family. And it's all for sharing. Really, there's no other reason for money. Money is just a tool. And she was saying this stuff. She was saying, yeah, if a man is smart, strong, takes care of himself, he's gonna be rich. And that's the exact mindset I have. So I think women are very smart. They understand this deeply. This is what NoFap has given me. It has given me back control of one of my worst addictions ever. I was addicted to cigarettes. It was easy to quit. I was addicted to, because I never thought it was bad for me. And it's not bad. Fapping is not bad. It's not the same thing as cigarettes, but it's the snooze, man. It's the snooze. I think my potential is not being fulfilled when I fap, because I'm losing urgency, I'm losing clarity, I'm losing all of these good things that I believe every good, great man has. Let me tell you. Now I've had probably over 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't remember, dates where since the last time I fapped, the hardest time to hold yourself is when you have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creature, so kind, so nice in front of you, and you just wanna. But that's when your mental training needs to start. That's where you say, I see, I'm gonna control this. I'm gonna control these urges. I'm not gonna let my animal be out of control. Of course, there will be a time for that, but not right now. So it's been how many days? 92 days, and yesterday I got a good lesson to be more open to their fantasies, and tonight I'm getting another night of blue balls with one of the most beautiful girls that I've seen. 18-year-old, sweet, not really, I don't like the behavior really, but learning to be with it. And in general, I don't know, it feels very strange. So what do I mean by all of this? Why am I talking about all of this? Listen, I'll give you a hint, by the way, when I said you're gonna know by the end of this video how to do it. I'm not doing this to have a 100-day challenge. That wasn't the point. I'm doing this to get stronger. I'm doing the David Goggins method. I started this literally after I saw the Andrew Huberman podcast with David Goggins about there's a part in the brain, it's like a muscle. Whenever you do something you don't want to do, and only when you don't want to do it, that's when your willpower grows. And I believe this. And I thought to myself, what is it that I want to do? I want to jack off. Okay, just to grow my willpower, I'm not gonna do it anymore. That's it. Finito. And I've grown a lot. And let me tell you this. After that, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 experiences where I've had beautiful, beautiful girls that I want to make my girlfriend. Of course, let's see which one of them works out, but they are at my place. They're kissing me or touching me or giving me so many signals, but they're just not ready yet. Because, of course, they have other needs. They want to feel safe. They want to feel like I want to make them my girlfriend. I need to be 100% sure. And it's not easy to convey that to be honest. As a man who is slightly successful, Jason Taraban, no, what's his name? I don't remember exactly his name, but Taraban, he talks about value. He's a psychologist. All the red flags, all the filters for a woman is front-loaded in a relationship. So they want to see that you're resourceful, strong, good, kind, not aggressive, all of these things or more in front, because once they have sex with you, biologically, they're already invested for 9 or more months. It's a huge fucking risk. It's a huge fucking risk. You understand? So, for us, there's zero risk. Each additional sperm that goes out doesn't cost anything. But getting into a relationship, that is when our resources are getting channeled to this woman and this life. And of course, with the Western world and many countries now, and not only that, but having a child is forcing men to pay, which I think is, makes sense. I don't know the implications and the underlying structures of that legally, but yeah, so going into a relationship, that's where, especially when men are using condom, there's zero risk. You're not gonna have a child, you don't need to pay child support, you just have fun. But what do they lose? They lose their youth. This lady I was talking to, she's not lost, but she's had 7 years with this guy, and he's probably looking for a younger woman now. And I think many women feel pain, and rightly so. Now she doesn't have a child. She's basically starting all over again. She's in big pain. Guys, I don't know if you understand this, but if I didn't start this NoFap, I would not deeply get this. But I feel her pain now, and she loves to see that a guy like me sees that pain. I know I can be a beta guy, but I think if you want to just have sex and fun, you need to be a super high status guy. Like, she needs to see for a fact that there are so many ladies that she sees and feels are attracted to you, and she has a small chance to grab you. And if she doesn't have sex with you, she might not meet you again. That's a very slight case, and not every woman's gonna like that. But what I want to say is this. If we're talking about normal circumstances, the girls, biologically, they don't want to waste time with guys who are not going to invest and have children with them and keep the children and share resources. This is very important, guys. Share resources. So she literally said something like this to me, and I think it's true, and it makes me happy. In my heart, I get happy, because instead of being blind, my eyes are open now. Instead of being only focused on getting sex, my eyes are open on serving and seeing their needs and understanding what they need. NoFap allows you to do this. Because it puts pressure on you. Because if you don't do it, you're not going to get them anyways. So I guess it's a win-win for both sides. I see that she was when I told her, how can I help you? I said, listen, I was just thinking, like, resources, what can I give to this lady to feel safe? Because of course she wants a husband or boyfriend, etc. I cannot commit. And she knows that. If I would, she would probably find it boring anyways. But I said, listen, I have a couch here. You can sleep on my couch. If you need to go to the airport, I can drive you. And she loved it. She gave me such a good hug. I feel, at that point, I didn't know if I should feel disgusted by myself or I should feel happy. Clearly, she likes it. Clearly, that's what she wants to hear. Again, it's about a man that shares resources, a man that shares. And she was like, will you talk to me when I need emotional support? She didn't say that, but maybe sometimes I need advice. Will you help me? So you see, they don't want your money per se. They want your brain. They want your soul. They want you to care for them. There's no other ways to say this. And by the way, it's a high price. Let me tell you, it's a very high price. This woman was basically negotiating a deal yesterday with me, where she gives me access to her body. In return, maybe it's not exactly like this, but listen, she gives me access to her body. She is wasted, or not wasted, but she's an older woman, 30 years old or late 20s. She gives me access to her body in return for me putting time for her, in return to resources in return for calls, time, attention, loyalty, all of these things. Of course, I might be blindsided now because there might be many other benefits which I'm not seeing right now. Yeah, those things can be very true, but this is how the deal sounded to me. And this is where you can position yourself, you know, if you're gonna be a guy who is just after one night stands, you need to find that market. You need to find those girls who are after that. But most women, in my opinion, from what I've seen, they are exactly like this. They don't want to be easy girls. They don't want to feel like you just are gonna, you know, bang and bye-bye. No woman wants to feel like this. They've had that before. You know, this is why they don't want this, because they've experienced that. Sometimes they trusted some guys earlier in their ages. And yeah, this is one of the reasons, you know, people say there shouldn't be an age gap, because, you know, younger girls, they don't have the experience. They're easier to trust, open hearts, but then they can be broken. And once they're broken, they're broken. They cannot trust the same. It's very hard for them. So all of this stuff is deep stuff. It's a little bit connected to NoFap. It's a little bit connected to women. I'm sure that most people who are watching this video, if you're watching this video, NoFap doesn't come from nothing. It's a need to grow, basically. We want to grow. We want to be better in business. We want to be better with women. We want to be better for our families. And I think we understand or deeply feel, if you're watching this video, you probably know somewhere in your subconscious mind, you know that it's wrong to fap. It's not wrong, but it sets you back. It's the snooze button. So yeah, I'm happy you're watching this. I hope you grow. I hope you enjoy my words. I hope you enjoy my feeling. This is me trying to help you, or this is me giving advice to myself from before, right? That's how it works, no? And in general, I think we're on the right path. In general, I think we need to understand each other's needs, build deep connection. So let me tell you with the last part of this video, how I practically think this is the best thing and why it's so important and how to do it. So the why, as I said, I started with David Goggins' book. Not the book, the David Goggins podcast with Andrew Huberman. The fact that you do things that you wouldn't want to do, that makes you stronger. Or you don't do the things you want to do, that makes you stronger. So you do the things you don't want to do, and you don't do the things you want to do. So you go against the grain. Yeah. So I can tell you, I watched another video of Andrew Huberman, and I thought, wow, that's so smart. It makes sense, but it's so smart. He said, if you want to have faster growth, faster learning, after you become basically 18, all of our brains become static, more or less. They're not as dynamic. Neurons are not making connections as fast, yeah, inside the brain. So the way they tested this in the labs, they saw whenever there is frustration, it's funny, listen to this. Whenever there is frustration and you do something you hate doing because you fucking like, I'm not good at this, that's when your brain is gonna learn the most. This is crazy. Think about it. Like whenever you're sitting with something that you're like, fuck, this is so hard, that's when you literally just activated the button, which probably doesn't matter which age you are. Now you can learn. So now you take this fucking pain and you use it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So if you want to really grow, if you want to learn faster, this is why NoFap is a superpower. It's a superpower because it gives you more pain. It gives you more torture. It gives you more discipline. Yeah. It gives you more discipline, and whenever you don't have a girl, instead of being like, I'm just gonna go jack off, I'm just gonna watch porn, I'm gonna just like meet another girl and being butthurt, you're gonna think, what was it that I could have done better? What was it that could have changed everything? I believe that is the key to all of this. It makes you sensitive. It makes you pick up on small signals. It makes you adjust. Yeah? And it frustrates the fuck out of you when you have these beautiful ladies at your place and you can't do what you want to do. It frustrates you. And you don't have a safety fucking net. My safety net used to be, I'm just gonna jack off. Yeah? That's weakness. I don't want that. I want to feel like I'm actually progressing, and the NoFap gives you the opportunity to feel the pain. And once you feel the pain, once you feel the frustration, that is when you're growing. They say no pain, no gain. It is true. It's the same here. So the only way, this is probably the most important part of the video. The only way I keep doing this is I have that mindset every single day. Can I do it for another day? Can I not do it for another day? So I'm not thinking I'm gonna hold myself for 2 more years, or I'm thinking like, oh, if I have a girlfriend, then I go back to this, then I'm gonna be NoFap again. You know what? I will say in that day, and it's the same with work, it's the same with everything. Instead of overthinking and trying to like make this super hard thing, life, what to say? Can this work, by the way? I'm not sure. No, on iPhone it doesn't work. Okay. Whenever you're doing a big goal in life, instead of putting a super huge goal, just take one step. For me, that one step is, can I hold myself for another day? With all of this energy in my body that I feel right now, after this beautiful lady was basically kissing me, basically touching me everywhere, telling me all these dirty words in her own way. Oh, can I not fap? Just one more day. And usually the answer is yes. If you want to stop smoking, if you want to do anything that is very hard to do, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to stop smoking for a year or 2 or forever, say, can I hold myself another day? And it's tomorrow. And you feel the fucking urge. You want to fucking take that smoke and put it next to your lips and be like, nicotine, life, hope, freedom. Think about this. Can I do it another day? One day by day, you fucking become better. This is how I learned Polish. Day by fucking day, I said, can I learn a few words that I didn't know yesterday? That's all I want. This is Jordan Peterson that says, be better than yesterday. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to that amazing alpha Chad. Don't compare yourself to your future self. Don't compare yourself to the fucking past self, which got those girls, which had that money, which had that business. Fuck that. Focus on, can you be better than yesterday? And usually the answer to that is fuck yes, you can be, and I can be. I can learn a little bit about this girl. I can learn a bit more how to communicate. I can learn a little bit about my business. I can learn a little bit about the technical stuff. Yeah. If I can be better than yesterday, that's the fucking biggest win. If I can be better than 1 hour ago, that's the biggest win. If I can hold myself of jacking for another day, that's a better me. So if you can hold yourself from drinking alcohol for another day, that's a fucking win. So this video is approaching 28 or 29 minutes. I didn't think it's gonna be this long, but this is one of the biggest fucking hacks for you guys. Learning aim, life's a game. Results aim, life's a fucking shame. Yeah. If I'm gonna think every day, oh, I'm gonna this year I'm gonna have this girlfriend. This year I'm gonna have $1 million. You feel happy for a few seconds once you have that in your mind. Then you do a few days of work and it's too hard and you give up. And if you don't give up, you fucking work, grind. By the way, I don't believe in the grind in that sense of doing the shit that is hard forever and like you do it, but one day by day, and you enjoy it. I fucking love my life. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for Antonio, Pavel, Daniel, James, all of the beautiful friends that I have. They make me who I am, and they make me stronger, and they make me happy. And why am I even talking about this? Oh my God, I blab so much. But yeah, it went out of my mind. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So yeah, just day by day, step by step, be a little better. Be a little bit better for your friend, not bitter. Be better, not bitter. So learning aim, life's a game. Putting the results as a goal is gonna make you sad. Because once you reach those results, which I did, like $1,000 in the next 2 months, then you're like, okay, what else? Next results, go. But if you put learning aim as life is a game, you're gonna be happy every fucking day and you're gonna get better. Have a good day. See you in the other video. Bye. I was out negotiating a deal tonight for the last 6 hours. So here's the deal. I think the price is too high, but let me know what you think. A full commitment of relationship, safety, and she allowing me to have sex whenever she wants and I have to commit up front. Sounds weird, right? It is what it is. It's a deal. So I think the price is too high. What I want, on the other hand, is to provide fun and to have sex. So this is the day, I don't know, 99 something, 95. Maybe I am putting forward an offer in the wrong way. Maybe I'm telling them I'm selling ice cream, but in reality I'm selling them something else. For some reason I'm falling into not the first night, which makes sense, you know. If I was in the club with many beautiful girls around me, then the offer would be more clear that I would not take the shit. But listen, there's nothing to be angry about. I see that basically what she wants, what every girl wants, is safety, is to feel like they're loved for who they are, not their bodies. And she even brought up examples like, oh, if I take my brain out of my body and put it somewhere else, you would do everything with my body. And then I said, oh, if I take my brain out of my body, you would run away with it. So it's true. They want security, resources, safety, and we want sex. So I played the game, you know. I'm probably the horniest I've been in the last 3 months, because she knew what she was doing. 30-year-old, beautiful, small Belarusian girl, smells good, acts good, beautiful face, a little older than I usually like, but maybe it's the framing, maybe it's cold approach, you know. From cold approach, what's my fucking leverage? Yeah? It's just cold approach, and it's, you know, it's getting me here where I am, but not happy with this. Of course, I want to tell her a lot of things, but I was just thinking, listen, whatever she's saying, whatever she's doing, it's all a challenge anyways. It's gonna be another fucking night just like this, where I'm horny as a fucking, I don't even know what to say, dying out of this shit. 5 in the morning, my eyes are burning, I should be sleeping by this time. I kinda hate myself. I was thinking, how do I even provide this safety? How do I provide this vibe that we are gonna be together? Like, what does she need to feel? But of course, I don't want to trick. Ideally, they would want to have sex, and if it leads to something, it leads to something, right? I don't know. It does not feel like that right now. It feels very relationshipy. Feels very like that. So probably need to brush up my knowledge on Jason Taraban's book. I think he talks about this, what our value is as a man. The more I think about it, the more I want to feel guilty, because if I was sleeping when I said I should be sleeping, I had a great day today. Talked to beautiful girls. Some of them were, I would make my girlfriend. And if I can focus better on work, and this girl tonight, she was telling me I'm kind, I'm beautiful, I'm cute, and I think it's just a projection. She wants to hear those words, that she's cute, she wants to feel like she's just not a body to get used. You know? And we guys, we want to feel like we're just a body to be used, in a way, that she's just using us for sex, nothing else. But it's the opposite, right? We guys, we want to feel like she loves us not only for our resources or our brain, but you know, who the fuck cares, man? In the end, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? I mean, of course we care, but what I mean by that is, in the end, I should focus on the fun, the whatever, you know? Like, should I focus on the fact that she loves to sit on my cock because of my brain or my eyes or my fucking hands, you know? Or my fucking duck that I have fucking in a jacuzzi somewhere. Anyways, I'm super tired. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Maybe it would be better to, instead of having these long dates where I'm trying to get laid, literally not do anything on the first date, you know? Just chill for an hour or two, make some jokes. But it is my mistake, yeah? At some point in my brain I'm thinking, if I really like her, I should just continue forward. She hits the brakes. If we're gonna have sex tonight, we're gonna have sex tonight. If not, I don't know. But the other part of my brain is telling me, Adrian, if you don't take her home tonight, you might not even see her again. That's probably not the abundance mindset. I've heard from one of my good friends, Jacob, that of course I think girls are gonna be much more turned on if I meet them, if I have fun with them, if I get the sexual vibe, and then I leave. Not like now, where basically she knows my intentions and to her it feels like she's just another body. This is a concern that is coming up many times now. And if it's coming up many times, I should be stupid if I'm doing the same mistake again. So what I'm gonna do now, on my next whatever dates I have, I'm gonna keep it short, man. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna make it sexual. I'm gonna do everything the same. Here's the thing, I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it off, be like, lady, I like you. I think our conversation is amazing. We should meet another time. That's what I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna help. I think it's gonna help a lot. Maximum a kiss. That's my idea. I'm gonna test it because I see the concern is coming up again and again and again. They don't feel safe. They don't feel safe because they feel like your fucking dick just wants to go to one place and nothing else. And they don't like that. And you know, why should I judge? This is their nature. We need to give them what they want. Not what we want, but what they want. And I think I'm coming a long way. I'm gonna test this now. It's gonna take a bit more patience. Of course, everything depends on the situation. But in my case, I have a strong feeling that... Oh shit, there's no parking here. Okay, there's one here, so it's all good. Alright, let's go this way. So I have a strong feeling that what I'm thinking now is very true. And I will try this. And slowly but surely, I will get the hang of this. And I think the first date matters a lot. When the first date I'm taking her home, she's telling me, oh, I know what you want. I know what you want. So, listen, I will try it. Maybe even if I take her home the second time and do that, it will be the same shit again. So I don't know. And I don't even know if I should think about it this much. But it is what it is, yeah? It is really annoying, man. Really annoying. Like, annoying but good. It makes me learn, yeah? So from next time, first date, maybe a kiss on the fucking cheeks. Oh fuck, I cannot park here. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Let me see if I'm so tired that I forgot that there was a parking spot here. Literally, I'm dead. Brain dead. Brain horny dead. Dead horny brain. Alright, man. So, I'm gonna go smoothly here. shit. Anyways, have a good day. Talk to you soon. If you want to learn from this stuff, learn from my mistakes. Don't do the same mistakes. Stupid mistakes. So yeah, bye.